gosh, I'm not sure I'm ready to share this. I haven't done this before, but I feel called, I feel pulled, I feel guided to bring this to light. Send me, oh Lord. Hello, beautiful shining souls. My name is Jostine, Intuitive Life Guide from the Philippines. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So, for today, I feel called, I feel pulled, I feel guided to bring this to light for myself, for me to really own this part of me. By owning something, its hold on us somehow disappears. I don't know if you've experienced this. For example, if I'm envious of people who are rich, who are wealthy, who are famous, right? Like deep down, I have this desire, like, oh, I also want to have that. And I also want to have the wealth, the reach, the money, the fame, the influence. But a part of me doesn't want to acknowledge that. It's like rejecting, like, no, that is too, that's so human. That's so ego. No. I am not owning that part of me. I'm rejecting that. Like, I'm holy and divine. Right? But because it still is, it still is a part of us, whether we like it or not. It's a part of us that if we own it, then it will hold less power over us. It means that we won't feel those emotions as strongly, and we will see someone who is rich, famous, and we're able to celebrate and really rejoice and really, share in the joy of that other person, and really celebrate with other person, and the thinking is that we're like, oh, I'm vibrating at the same frequency, versus when I'm somehow rejecting it, and I'm rejecting that part of myself, but its influence is still running in the background of my mind. Then I will project to that whoever that person is, and like, oh, so full of themselves, right? Like, and all these negative thoughts coming in, and like, so I'm putting that distance as well, right? And I'm rejecting the fame, the influence, like, and then so we're not like vibrating in the same frequency, and so like the more that it will be, the more that we will not have those things, right? Even though we're working towards those things. I don't know if I'm making much sense. I feel like my explanation is so like all over the place, but yeah, I don't know, let me know. I'm so sorry, like, this is just how I like my INFP brain. It's like when I'm trying to explain something, like I'm going off those different things, and like I cannot just like share it concisely. Which is why I'm partly doing this, and especially the teaching Thursdays, because I really want to hone in on that. But anyway, that's another topic. I hope that makes sense. I feel like even though the explanation is like not very clear, and we've traveled the world before I don't know if I even made the point, but yeah. So it's just a, like, my point here is that I want to share something. I feel called to share something, and because in sharing that, I feel like I'm, you know, releasing its hold on me, and so I'm able to peel off another layer of who I was so that I can fully step into who I am becoming. So, what I want to share is that, one of my biggest, I guess, insecurities, or one of the things that I feel like, why am I like this? What is wrong with me? I have lots of that. But ironically, I accept those things, but there's still those thoughts of like, oh, why can't I be like other people who's like more this and that? Anyway, so I don't feel the desire to further my education or my career, my profession, the usual way, like going to school, or maybe taking different classes and certifications, or like having a professional track. Like, I don't think about those things, to be honest. If you're going to to see my resume, like I've been to different like industries and tried different jobs. Like, there really is no just one track. You know what I mean? Even with my coaching, like, I don't even resonate with being a coach. That's why I call myself as a guide. Yeah, and if you're going to ask my previous clients, like, how they see me, like, what is my niche, who are the people that I'm serving, I can't nail it down to a very specific, like, one statement or whatever. It's very vague. In my mind, I know that it is important, but deep in my heart and in my soul, there's just no pull, you know. Whenever I join programs, attend classes and all that, like, I do it because I feel the pull to join, and that's it. Like, it's not really part of a grand plan for advancing my career. And now I'm going 37 this year, and one of the things that came to me while I was in my period of sickness and just doing the inner work is, gosh, I have nothing to show for. I have nothing to show for. And maybe this is the going on a midlife crisis. But yeah, like, I'm just thinking, like, oh gosh, the 20 years almost, like, I'm going on the 20-year mark that I, chose to live my life, like, anew, and really live my life. But I have nothing to show for. I am thinking back, like, what do I have, like, an achievement, or, like, how people have this, like, their title, what they're known for. For myself, I don't know. And I'm thinking about these things because, like, even in my practice, in my business career, I don't even know what to call it. like if I'm going to be introduced by someone, I'd say I want to be a guest in a podcast. Like, what would they tell about me? I mean, like, yeah. So those are just my contemplations. I think this is one of those episodes where there really is no point to what I'm sharing. It's more of just sharing what's arising in me, shining a light on something, and this may backfire. Like if I'm going to think about like, is this oversharing? Is this like what? How will this affect my credibility factor? Like, do I even care? I just know that I'm not the only one who could be feeling this way, and I'm calling on to my fellow INFPs out there. Hello. I have a feeling that you will resonate with this fellow INFPs, because just by watching the other like INFP related videos, like we all share this, like there's no, like our motivations are intrinsic, and if we can only live in our own worlds and not be, play by society's rules, we will. So I have a feeling that someone can relate to this. And so I think I want to end this by, you're not alone, and it's okay. It is okay. I'm not yet sure how this will all play out. Just have a feeling that just by speaking my truth, it's already shifting the energy, and I already feel the energy shifting within me, and something beautiful will arise from this. I'm not yet sure what. I just have a feeling that, yeah, I am already feeling it. Like the energy is already arising. And so I'm just letting it do its thing, and for now, that's it for me. Yeah. This is Monday Musings with Jostine. See you on Thursday for Teaching Thursday. It will make more sense on Teaching Thursdays. Monday Musings, I'm giving myself permission to just play with my mind and just allowing the thoughts to arise and be expressed. Anything else that wants to be shared at this time? I feel complete. Alright, well, that's it for me today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again next time. Peace, love, and light.